All right. Hey kiddos, Miss Ayers here. I am here with you again for Unit 4, Cluster 3 vocabulary. Okay, so this is for the reading classes. This is not for the English classes. All right, so let's get started. Unit 4, the title for Unit 4 is Survival. All right, survival. It's staying alive. Okay. So let's see. Survival is a noun. That is the part of speech. And how many syllables does survival have? Survival, 3 syllables. All right. Now, the definition of survival is to continue to live or the continuation of life. So survival is staying alive, okay? Not just like dying away, but staying alive, okay? Survival. Next. Oh, oh, oh. All right, there we go. So the images on this slide reflect some type of survival. You have a woman here trying to kill the zombie because she wants to survive. She's fighting for survival. You have a man here who is in the ocean maybe, and he's surviving because he has on his life jacket. Then you have this person in the desert, and then you also have the show Survivor, okay? All of these pictures reflect some type of survival. All right, next slide. All right, so our unit 4 vocabulary, I should say unit 4, let's change it. Cluster 3, and this is for reading. So this is, if you're looking at this and you're in my English class, you are in the wrong place. All right, so repeat after me. Blood vessel, blood vessel. Circumstances, circumstances. Danger, danger. Energy, energy. Escape, escape. Perspire, perspire. Physical, physical. System, system. Okay, so we have our 8 vocabulary words for Unit 4, Cluster 3. Let's get into it. All right, our first one, and I'm just going to move myself over here. Okay, the first one we have is blood vessel. Repeat, blood vessel. All right. The part of speech is a noun. Remember that nouns are people, places, animals, things, ideas, feelings. Okay. And our definition for blood vessel is a small tube in your body that carries blood from one place, from place to place, or from one place to another place. Okay. So if you look at the image here, it says, the nurse punctures his arm to access his blood vessel to draw blood. Okay, so she's inserting the needle in his arm to get to his blood vessel. That looks like this, blood vessel. Okay. Next, repeat circumstances. Circumstances. The part of speech for circumstances is noun, okay? It is a noun. And a circumstance is the fact or detail of a situation. So before I read the example, I will explain to you guys. Right now, we are out of school, right? Because of the current circumstances. The current circumstances is that we are in a pandemic and we cannot gather. So under these circumstances, we are not able to go to school, but we are able to learn online, okay? So if you look at the images here, you can have difficult circumstances, and maybe the pandemic has caused difficult circumstances for some people. Okay. Um, we have our image here: coronavirus, all schools closed, and because all schools are closed, we have to do some online learning. And guys, excuse me. I need to plug in my computer. There we go. Okay. So it says all those schools and businesses haven't been open since March 9th. Online learning has replaced classroom teaching in most circumstances. Okay. I'll read that one more time. Although schools and businesses haven't been open since March 9th, online learning has replaced school teaching in most circumstances. All right. Now, if you don't understand these words just yet, don't worry. You're going to have a lot of practice with them. So if you're not getting it right now, fret not. You will understand it with time. All right. Next word, repeat after me: danger. Danger. Danger's part of speech is a noun. Danger is something that can harm you, something that can harm you. Let's see. Well, let's look at our example. Construction workers and doctors often face danger in their jobs. Okay, so if you look at the man here, this is not safe. This is not a safe situation. It is dangerous. Okay. And also right now, the doctors who are having to experience many sick patients, they're in danger as well from getting sick, or in danger of getting sick. Okay. All right. Next word, repeat after me: energy. Energy. Energy is a noun. And energy is the ability to move or be active. Okay. So energy. Right now, it seems like we're not using a lot of energy, but we are, right? We are adapting because we cannot be in school and we're having to do everything on our phone or everything on our computer. So with all of that, working from home can take a lot of energy. Yeah. Because after looking at the computer all day, I'm just like, oh my goodness, right? Like this guy. But energy can also mean like, I'm full of energy. I have so much energy. I can run 10 miles. Energy. Okay. All right. Next slide. Next word, repeat after me: escape. Escape. Escape is a verb. And remember, verbs are action words, which means it is something that can be done. So I can escape something. Our definition for escape is to get away from someone or something. Okay, so if you look at this man over here in the maze, eventually the person escapes the maze, right? That means that he goes through it and he's free. He made it out. Yay, yay, he escaped. All right. Next word, repeat after me: perspire. Perspire. Perspire is a verb, which means it is an action. It is something that can be done. And perspire in basic term is sweat, to sweat. So, for example, this morning when I was running, I was sweating. Okay, I have the thing here, sweat. And as you can see on her face, she has some sweat from doing physical exercise. Okay. All right. Next one, repeat after me: physical. Physical. Physical is an adjective. Adjectives describe things, people, situations, ideas. Okay. And physical it can be about the body. Okay, it basically means like this is a physical interaction. We're touching. It's physical. Okay. And then you have a type of training that is physical where you use your body. You're using your whole body. It's physical training. Okay. So look at our example. It says physical training makes you stronger, right? And that's true. Physical training does make you stronger. And then the one that I was talking about, contact physical, hockey is a physical sport, meaning that in hockey they make a lot of contact. It's very physical, right? Football is also a physical sport. What else? Rugby. I mean, all sports are physical, but like physical, like fighting physical. Okay, next. All right, and I believe this is our last one, kiddos. All right, repeat after me. System. System. System is a noun, okay? And it is an organized group of parts that work together. Okay, an organized group of parts that work together. So if you look at the picture here, you have a clock or it's a clock or a watch. We'll say both. But you see here, you see the clock face or the watch face, and then inside you see the system that goes together that to make the clock work, okay? Or to make the watch work. So our example says, inside the watch is a system of metal parts. This is our system here. All right. And then down here, you can see all of our different organ systems, right? So our example says, there are different organ systems in the human body. Okay. All right, guys. So let's go back to our slide. Systems. In the classroom, we have a system. We come in, we get our folder, we do our warm up. All right, repeat after me. Let me move myself over. All right, repeat after me one more time. Blood vessel, circumstances, danger, energy, escape, perspire, physical, system. All right, guys, that concludes our Unit 4, Cluster 3 reading class vocabulary. Be looking out for your work. It will be posted up in Schoology. Until next time.